Big Brother is always watching. Big Brother has been watching housemates trying to form alliances, trying to sway each other's opinions, attempting to talk in code. From tonight, this must stop. The nominations are for you and your own.
This is Big Brother Monday Night Nominations, coming to you live from Dreamworld on the Gold Coast. Here's your host, Gretel Khalid.
Hello, thank you for coming. Hello. Well, hello, and welcome to an unprecedented Big Brother Monday Night Live Nominations, in which Big Brother proves that he is the boss. For some time now, Big Brother has suspected that the housemates have been forming alliances, plotting conspiracies and discussing nominations by code, all of which Big Brother finds entirely unacceptable. And so tonight, Big Brother plans to outmaneuver the housemates at their own game and twist the rules for nomination. The housemates do not know of his plan, so let's cross to the house now for his announcement.
Housemates.
Really?
It's now 6 weeks since the first of you stepped into the Big Brother house. In that time, you've all been forming alliances. You talk about each other. Who's being real? Who's being fake? Who is playing the game? Despite repeated warnings, you continue to collude. You try to influence each other's nominations. Your only motivation for this can be to extend your own time in the house. You are all playing the game. Therefore, tonight the game is changing.
Whoa, here we go.
Tonight, you can nominate based solely on strategy. You must nominate who you think are your biggest threats. The biggest threats to you winning Big Brother.
Do you have to nominate like that? It's the only way we
Listen carefully.
Okay, sorry.
It is the only nomination that will be accepted. The biggest threat to you winning Big Brother. Think carefully. Think about who will still be in the house in the last week. You cannot vote based on personality or under the radar. Your nominations will not be accepted. You must put aside your alliances. Put aside your friendships. You must justify your nominations, and you must be honest. Housemates, there's to be no discussion. Return to the lounge. That is all.
Well, there were some scared little faces there, so the house now knows the rule twist. But something else you should know is that tonight there is not only a change to nominations, but at the end of tonight's show, at least 5 will be up for eviction. Yes, and by the way, this Sunday night is a double eviction. So 2 will be evicted this Sunday night. Of course, Big Brother's announcement, let's get back to the nominations now, may very well mean that our housemates will have to throw away the nominations they've already prepared. Some of them would have spent all week working on these. Those nominations would quite possibly, Travis could have spent the whole month on it. Those nominations could quite possibly have been based on the irritations and frustrations of living every day with the same form of strangers, snores and smells. This week, however, was alleviated a little bit by the chance to frock up in Bollywood bling. Last week's Bollywood task let Jamie direct proceedings.
Bollywood stars may request anything they want by ringing a bell and must always start their request with, I want.
I want a glass of water brought out to me. I want a glass of milk.
I want a glass of milk.
The demands of the task split the house into more than just stars and extras.
I want frothed milk.
Froth that milk coming right up.
How are people not acting differently if you ask for frothed milk?
With chores taken care of, a privileged few were able to discuss other house issues.
I strongly believe that there's some housemates here that are playing the game strategically and they're looking at it from a viewpoint of they want to win.
But you got no bloody say on who stays and who goes, eh?
The stars' red carpet drinks caused a real-life drama.
Can I just say first and foremost... No, I want to hear this, please, Rebecca. You can wait until I finish with him.
Are you okay? Please.
No, I'm leaving, please.
It's nothing personal.
No, but it's not just me. Like in there, Jamie's answering going before the firing squad there, really.
But it wasn't their conversation to be in.
It wasn't their conversation.
Know that, Jamie. It wasn't
Everyone
their...
has a right to speak to me.
Okay.
Everybody
Stop
does, but it
crying.
was the wrong place.
I'm not crying!
I don't like being a Bollywood star.
I do feel at times in this house under attack from groups, and I feel that there is a group in this house that is against me.
As the dust settled, the house reverted to strategy talk.
How's your week been with Emma?
With Emma, a hell of a lot better.
Does she have a strategy?
I think she's too cold not to be working to a strategy.
As a result of winning Friday Night Live, Billy and Zoran discovered they may discuss nominations.
Holy shit!
Everyone has now been in the awards room except for Susanna, Rebecca,
Jamie.
and the two girls. 8 people out of the 13 right now, they know what we're doing.
There are certain people that I know that are in this house that have got a strategy and that are playing the game.
He's always saying everyone's playing strategically. Don't you think he perhaps is?
Strategy suspicions then became contagious.
I don't want to be thinking strategically, but one of us is going to be nominated. I think Daniela has realised this as well. Even when there's not a problem, Daniela makes out that there is.
Dude, quit with the attitude. After being here 5 weeks and seeing you two come in, I would personally, in my opinion, say she's playing the game, and you can see she's running around trying to buddy up with everyone though, like full on.
And last night, it's time to go, Susanna! Pop the first nomination noodle in the pot. Remember, this week each housemate must nominate solely on the basis of who he or she sees as a threat. Now, first up is Zoran, who last week nominated Jamie for flying under the radar and Rebecca for doing his head in. I wonder if either could be considered to be a threat or competition. Let's see.
Your power?
No, I don't think
This
so.
is Big Brother, housemates. It is time to nominate
How fast was that?
Laura, Daniela. Tonight, you join the game. You are no longer intruders. You are housemates.
Yeah.
All of you, look around you. There are 12 of you left. One of you could be the winner of Big Brother. Who is your biggest threat? Zoran, to the diary room.
Whoa. No clapping, guys, remember when he comes out.
Yeah, no clapping.
Zoran, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother, and why?
I would say I'm going to nominate 2 points for the biggest threat to win will be Travis. Only because he is the kind of guy that gets along with everyone very, very well. No one's brought him up. No one even probably thinks about it. I haven't. I can honestly say. And it's very difficult to actually think of a reason to nominate him because he's actually one of those all-round good blokes, and that's the honest truth. And I think he'll actually make it to the end.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
I would have to say Andrew. Andrew, I've noticed in Friday night games, is a very competitive player, and I can actually see him winning again and again, and that can also prevent him from being nominated. Also, just in the house in general, he's kind of like one of those people that do everything for everyone. He's a bit of like a father figure in a way, and there's no other reason to nominate him. He doesn't do anything wrong to anyone.
Why would he be a more worthy winner than you?
I don't think he would. I'm just saying overall, I think his strongest point at the moment would be winning Friday night games, and I think that's gonna really push him to the end. So I wouldn't say he is worthy than me, but I just think he's very competitive.
Accepted.
Yeah.
That is all.
Thank you.
Well, I think Zoran did very well there. They had to deal with a sudden change of angle with Big Brother's new request, and Zoran, of course, has a broken heart after Susanna, so he pulled himself together well. After the break, we'll find out who allegedly funniest guy in the house, Joel, Billy, who still has hair like a girl, and Have You Heard Me Sing, Laura, perceived to be the greatest threats to their household longevity. And Sassy Sarah and Susanna will join us on stage, so watch out, boys.
This is laughter yoga.
We are Bollywood extras!
Yes!
I just think about stretching your body out, just like a dolphin.
Did I do it?
Mighty effort there from the very brave Joel, who is learning to swim whilst in the house. Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations, where we've already popped one bunger in the nomination letterbox and have 11 more to go. Now remember that tonight Big Brother has ordained that all our housemates must only nominate for reasons of threat or competition. And joining us now for the continuation of this enlightening journey is last night's evictee and our very own Gucci grasshopper, Susanna. Good. So do you. All right, now you hooked up again with your boyfriend last night. Is the relationship still going strong?
Still going strong. I'm still in a relationship. Thank God.
So do you include the period of time, you know, when you go to celebrate an anniversary, will you include the 6 weeks that you spend in the house?
I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. But yeah, now it's been 12 weeks, so it's kind of serious now, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. Does 6 weeks apart make it harder or easier?
Harder, because we've sort of been reacquainting ourselves with each other, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's very weird to sort of get to know each other again and become sort of familiar and chat. And today he was sort of saying, is everything okay? And I was like, I just feel like I've left all of my friends and it's really overwhelming. And so I'm just, you know,
You've got a big adjustment to make. You know, you go to an airport now to catch a plane, everybody will know who you are. You walk down the street, they'll know who you are.
It happened last night. I was meeting people and saying, oh, hi, I'm Susanna. And they're like, duh. I'm like, oh, all right.
And so was he good while you were away in the house?
Yes, it better have been.
And he wasn't jealous about the Thomas Zoran thing?
I don't think he's a fan of them at the moment. He might be dialing some, you know, to evict them out of the house or something. But
No, he should keep them in there. He probably wants them away from you. Now, we're going to get on with our nominations. We're going to get your comments at the end of this, OK? Now, you know that everyone has to nominate the person who is the threat or competition for them, all right?
I love it.
Great. All right, now, last week, the household self-styled king of comedy, Joel, nominated Jamie for taking things too seriously and Rebecca for changing her personality after learning she was nominated. Now, tonight, of course, all housemates can nominate for one reason and one reason only. As we said, who they see as their greatest threat. So let's cross to the diary room now and find out who the jokers are in Joel's deck.
Joel, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Travis. I think he's the biggest threat because he's the most genuine guy in the house, and I believe that. And I think he's just the most well-rounded and the most genuine. It's been said before, and that's what I believe as well.
Why does he have more chance of winning over you specifically?
Over me specifically because I think that people understand him more than what they understand me. They might see me as someone just to have fun with, but with him I know that they see him as more understanding and more serious at all times.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
Yeah, for 1 point I would nominate Alicia because she is seen as everyone's little sister, including mine. She is bubbly and her personality will get everybody up in circumstances where it's down. She keeps everyone alive, and when the house needs it, she'll bring the house right back up.
Why does that make her a potential threat?
Because people love to have her around. I don't know who doesn't want someone like that inside this house or outside in the world, and especially in here you need that because there's going to be times when you're emotional, when things are really down, so you need someone like her.
That is all.
Join.
No clapping.
Billy, to the diary room.
Yeah.
Billy.
Go, Billy.
Look, Billy, you.
Billy,
Big Brother.
for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, my biggest threat is Travis. I feel Travis is very well liked within the group. He's a family man and he is very appealing to be someone to take it out.
Why is he more appealing to you to take it out?
He's just one of the most genuine blokes I've ever met in my life, and I think that rubs off on a lot of other people. And we'd all like to see him win it, I would, and that's why I think he's the biggest competition.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
For 1 point, I have to nominate Andrew. To date, he's been the most competitive in Friday night games. He's taken it out twice. He can probably continue to do that for the rest of the series. And it gives him the next step every time it comes to the Monday nominations, and it can always put him in the next best position to be there.
Accepted. That is all.
Thanks.
Whoa, that score is getting up, isn't it, for Andrew and Travis? Remember, 5 people will be nominated this evening. At the moment, we've only got a possibility of 3. Now, as a newly seasoned intruder, our warbling Tassie lyrebird Laura is able to nominate this week for the first time since entering the nest. Now, she's disturbed some Big Brother wildlife with her possibly moon-motivated moods, but have they ruffled her feathers? As an intruder struggling to survive in the Big Brother house, who will Laura perceive as her competition? And more to the point, why?
Laura, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For me at the moment, I think that my biggest threat would be Daniela, basically because coming in as intruders, we are compared against each other. And I feel that whether I like it or not, in situations we have, we are being compared against each other, and I think that could make me look worse or better. And at the moment, because I think she's caught on to it as well, it's making me look worse.
Accept it. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
I nominate Emma because her opinions can be quite influential on the house. If she doesn't like people, she does, as she has made me aware of some people that she doesn't like, kind of try and influence you into having an opinion on them as well. And I feel that that could work in my disadvantage too if she decided that she didn't like me, or, you know.
How does that make her bigger competition for you in winning Big Brother?
Because if she didn't like me, she could influence other people in the house towards nominating without saying it.
Accepted. That is all.
All right, we theoretically would have 5 people up for nomination now. It looked like it might only ever be Andrew and Travis. But remember, it's a double eviction. So 2 of the 5 who are currently up, or, you know, at the end of the day who are going to be up, will be disappearing, and they're all going to be big competitors. Let's have a look now at the tally board. It's just 1 page. Travis has 6, Andrew has 2, Daniela has 2, Alicia has 1, and Emma has 1. Can we afford to lose any of those people? I don't know. Now tell me, who would you have nominated as a threat?
Definitely Travis, definitely Andrew, but I just don't understand Laura. Like, how could Daniela be a threat after she's just helped half of the house hate her? Like, and then she contradicts herself, and then she puts Emma up, who's supposed to be her friend as well, but I just...
What do you mean she helped the house hate? What do you mean?
Well, this evening she's spoken to Emma and said, oh, Daniela's been bitching behind your back, and then gone to Andrew and said, oh, this is what's been going on. And, you know, how could she be a threat? She's just helped everyone make a decision on Daniela, and, you know, Daniela could be gone if it was, you know, nominating in a different way because of what Laura's done tonight. And yeah, but Laura should feel guilty. I'm glad she feels guilty. She should go and speak to Daniela and tell her what she's done. I'm sorry, she should.
Are you using this as a soapbox or something completely different? You just really didn't approve of the way Laura in The Daily Show tonight got information from Daniela and then shared it with other people in the house.
Not at all.
And you think that's the first time it's ever happened, or would it just be the first Daily Show you've ever watched?
It's the first Daily Show.
Yeah.
I couldn't not look. I was just mesmerised, but yeah.
Trust me, that is not the first time that someone has heard one thing and told someone else. Yeah. It's been an interesting house this year so far, with a number of people who have actively been duplicitous and joining people onto their teams. So, I mean, obviously now that you're out of the house, you'll be seeing that more and more.
Oh, yeah.
So yours would have been Andrew and Travis?
Definitely, in a heartbeat. Travis for 2 points. I've said all day that he's the one to win, so he's definitely a threat.
No girls that you would initially see as competitors if you were right up there till the very end?
I think that Alicia, you know, a lot of people like Alicia, but I don't think that she has the capability of being able to get through to the end without going completely insane and just going, get me out of here.
But what a lovely thing to say, you know, about Alicia, that she's the sort of person that everybody would want to have around. Yeah. No one says that about me. OK, the bar has been raised on the nomination high jump. After the break, Emma, Andrew and Rebecca take a leap.
Can I nominate Susanna?
Susanna.
She's a princess. She can't do anything on her own.
And I think she's holding back in order to stay out of the limelight.
Really snooty.
Hence doesn't want to get nominated.
Susanna.
Susanna, because she's sitting on the fence way too much.
She's annoying, loud and fake.
Even though she has her opinion, she's still holding back on them in front of everybody, under the radar.
Susanna?
Susanna.
If she doesn't have a chore, she barely lifts a finger.
I truly believe that she's here for a holiday.
Her lack of contribution around the house for general household chores.
Only does as much as she needs to around the house.
She doesn't contribute to any chores outside what she's given.
At times she can be quite lazy. Although this week she's trying to be a bit more helpful, but...
Accepted.
That's a bit tough, isn't it? Welcome back to Live Nominations. With us tonight is nomination nymphette Susanna, who has only just learnt everything she needs to know about her own nomination history. Were there any surprises there?
Not really at all. I mean, and also, I have to say, in relation to the laziness, cleaning up after 12, 17, 27 housemates, however many you're going to shove in there, it's hard work. Did you see me cleaning up after Alicia's birthday party? It was a nightmare. Anyway.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. Bet it made for riveting television, that's for sure. So.
Trust me, it's good preparation for parenthood.
Oh,
Only
good.
goes on for about 20 years.
Oh, good.
Cleaning,
Good
cleaning, cleaning.
What about these nails, though?
I don't know, get a surgeon in. Now, last week, our very own Xena warrior princess, Emma, nominated Rebecca because she can't stand her. That's a very intellectual approach. And Jamie for not caring about that particular week's task. But tonight, she can nominate only her greatest threats. The question is, does regally resilient Emma see anyone as a threat? Let's cross to the diary room and find out.
Emma, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
I nominate for 2 points Daniela. I think her coming in as an intruder and having the heads up on everyone has given her a massive advantage. I think she's really taken to a few people in here who maybe in her eyes are the most popular or well-liked from the outside, so I think she's my biggest threat.
How does that make her a threat to winning?
Because I think she just knows she knows so much about us coming in, and I think she's a smart girl, and I've just noticed a few things she's done, talking to people, almost turning a few people against each other. I just think she knows exactly what she's doing, and I believe she's playing the game, and so strategically I think that she's my biggest threat.
Because she's playing the game?
Mm-hmm.
For 1 point, who do you nominate as your biggest threat and why?
Jamie, because he's been up a few times and hasn't been kicked off. I think that he is constantly going on about strategy, and I think someone who's always thinking of strategy themselves are playing strategically. I think he's always trying to read body language. He reckons we know who we're going to nominate every week, like he can read our minds, and I think that he perhaps is well liked on the outside because he's stayed in here, and I think he knows also what he's doing, and he's here to play the game.
Why is he a threat against you specifically? If it was a choice between the two of you?
Because I'm a bit more opinionated, I'd kind of say what I feel, and if I don't like someone, including him, I'll say it, whereas I think what I notice he keeps to himself is quiet. He likes to play the low-down key and not seem like he's being nasty to people. So that could be more liked, I think, by people watching.
Accepted. That is all.
It's like a couple of
Andrew, to the diary room.
Go, Andrew.
Andrew, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, Daniela. She's come in late. She's seen what the outside world thinks of the house, and she can base how she acts in the house and if she has a strategy on what she's seen previous to coming in.
Saying if she has, does she have a strategy? Why is she a risk to you?
Well, I've heard that I've got a theory that those people who are most fearful of someone else having a strategy are those who have a strategy themselves. And I've heard that she believes that I'm very smart and have a strategy and am doing all I can to win this thing.
Why is she a more worthy winner than you?
I'm not saying she's more worthy, I just think she is my biggest competition in here if I were to compete for the prize, which I'm not.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your biggest threat and why?
1 point, I will say Jamie. Jamie has a very strategic mind. He's got formulas. He believes he has an 80% success rate, and it seems a little bit suspicious to me as to why someone would have formulas and be calculating everything if they weren't trying their hardest to win the game.
Why is he a threat to you specifically? If it was a choice between the two of you, why is he your biggest threat?
Because he has a mind and he knows what's going on, whereas I don't know. I'm oblivious to all that, so I can't calculate what's going on, what's happening. He can, and base what he does on his formulas and results of those.
Accepted. That is all.
Thanks, brother.
Okay, does anyone agree that was weird? Emma and Andrew gave exactly the same nominations and almost the same reasons. Historically, an intruder is actually at a disadvantage. They're not seen as a threat because they never last. They always get voted out because they're newcomers. But both of those people saw Daniela as a threat, and they both thought that anyone who talks about strategy is someone who is thinking strategically. interesting to wonder what their nominations would have been if they weren't asked to say competition. I think they're both smart and they adjusted them accordingly, but what would I know? After being nominated 2 weeks in a row, Rebecca has seen the light and resolved to adopt a more sunny outlook, which is a joy for all of us. Now, she's always been one to squirm at any notion of nastiness, so it'll be interesting to see who she perceives as a threat to her angelic aspirations. So far, she's nominated Emma 4 weeks out of 5, including last week, for cutting her off and making her feel insignificant. But does she also see Emma as her greatest threat? Let's cross to the diary room and see who Rebecca feeds to the nomination lions.
Rebecca,
Big Brother.
for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, I'm going to nominate Emma. The reason why is there's obviously alliances being formed in the house. There is 2 distinct groups. I'm sort of on the outer, and she has directly influenced the way people see me, and that's been mentioned to me by people who have said that they have been influenced and they change who they are and change how they interact with me. And that.
Why is she a specific threat to you, though? You've survived an eviction.
I know that I've survived an eviction, but the fact is that she, even though I've survived by the public vote, she is trying to change how people within the house look at me, which means that I'm under, I guess, greater vulnerability because they're going to look at me the same way, change how they interact with me, and potentially put me up for nomination. And I find that that's quite threatening. And because she has that power and that ability within the group, that can limit my experience in here and limit my time in here.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
I beg my pardon. For 1 point, I'm nominating Travis. Just because he is he gets along with everybody in here. He is such a laid-back, easygoing, wonderful person, and I think if anybody was to last the distance without people, you know, wanting to point the finger or wanting to put him up for nomination, he would be the person that they would least likely vote for. And I believe that. I believe, because I wouldn't want to vote for him, that the same thing for everyone else. So I think that that's why he is the greatest competition, because you literally wouldn't want him to leave.
Accepted. That is all.
Thanks.
All right, she just scraped through. Nominating Emma yet again. That's 5 times in 6 weeks. Is that correct, Big Brother? I think it's something like that. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So now, let's go over to our specialists. Now, Susanna, what are your opinions of those recent nominations?
I think Emma is so concerned about Daniela knowing what she's like from the outside. If she was so if she hadn't have been behaving so badly, why would she be concerned and think that that she was a threat? Am I making sense?
Almost.
What I'm trying to say is when Emma's saying, oh, Daniela has seen what I'm like from the outside, she's come in and now she's making friends with other people who are more popular, Emma must have some idea that she's not so popular from the way she's behaving. She must know that what she's doing is wrong by bitching about people behind their back.
But I don't think she's saying that she only has information about Emma. She's saying that she has information about all of the household and the politics of the household. So she's coming in with much more of a kind of aerial perspective, and she can see who to work against who and who not to. So it's not, I don't think it's just her attitude towards Emma. But Emma seems to have taken a thing for Daniela. I do wonder if those people have adjusted their votes accordingly, but Big Brother is all-knowing and all-seeing, and he has decided that they were acceptable nominations. So let's have a look now at the tally. There is still only one paid, but we have a few more people up there. Travis, who's up on 7 because he's such a great bloke. Daniela is now on 6 for various reasons, too numerous to even mention. Emma is on 3. Andrew is now on 2. He looked like he was a shoo-in, but now he's on 2. Jamie is on 2 and Alicia is on 1. Many of them up there because they're just terrific people. Now, after the break, I am a rock Travis. Last week I was temporarily all over the shop Jamie, and I am what I am Daniela bravely dive into the diary room disarray.
But I feel like a bloody Romo. I've come here telling you every week that the joint's full of Romos, and now I'm one this week.
Travis, what is a Romo?
Oh, look, they're like Romeos. I've been selected to be a Romo for the week, and I will Romo it all the way until the end. Like, you know, Romeos, like, and Juliets, they're sort of, they're like, they parade around. I've been Romoised. They're like, look at me, you know, all glammed up, like, you know what I mean? Am I allowed to wear the Romo shades in here or not? But that's fine, I don't have any problems with that, it's just not what I'm like. Do you think I look like a Romo, big brother?
No.
Oh.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Live nominations. I'm here with last night's evictee, Susanna. Now, we have had some people leave the house and say, well, one in particular, say that he was a little bit annoying the way that Travis talks, you know, adding an O on the end of every word. Did you find it annoying?
I loved it, but I had to get a translation half the time, like bummos or something, or eggs. Yeah, go figure. I don't
Really? So it's like a different language?
Yeah, it's like a totally different... It's a Travisism.
Yeah, fair
It's a new
enough.
word.
Yeah, he's winning them and you are too. Fair enough, but he's right at the top. Because he's such a popular guy, he's got a lot of nominations tonight. Now, so far, 7 housemates have nominated and there are 5 more yet to go, all under Big Brother's directive that this week they must nominate only for threat or competition. So next up is our Romo, Travis. Now, over the past few weeks, he's proved himself to be a real Renaissance man, truck driver, Romo, and more recently, it would seem, amateur geologist. So last week he stoned Jamie for inconsiderately ignoring his chores and rocked Rebecca because he thinks she has a split personality. Now the question this week is, will he again delve into his pet pebble collection to make his nominations? And if so, who will he pelt?
Travis.
Big Brother, how you going?
For 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
I find this bloody tough because I never thought I was going to even vote strategically. I told you the whole way through it I wouldn't. Okay, let's do it. 2 points, I'm going to have to go for Big Rock Thomas. I find him, like, he's a good-looking bloke. He's known as the ultimate human in the joint. He's rich. He seems like a bloke that would be, like, he's a nice bloke. He's always happy and cheery, and I just thought probably he would be a good bloke to win.
Why would he win over you specifically?
I don't know, he's a bit more of a Romo man, and I think people like that. Like, I'm just a normal bloke. I don't really worry about how I look. So I'm more just natural, and I think people sometimes like are appealed to that really style of, like, the people that look good. And I think that maybe if you look good, people might think that you are good, so I don't know.
You don't think you look good?
No, I reckon I'm pretty bloody ordinary in here. I reckon I'm amongst a bloody... I'm a bit of a... I tell you what, I'm bloody amongst it in here, big brother. I don't really... I'm a truckie amongst bloody... I feel like I'm on the set of bloody Bolds and Beautifuls.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
Okay, next threat. Out comes the rock again. This rock has an invisible shield around it, as you might see. And this rock is known as Zoran. Because Zoran seems to keep dodging bullets because he has been up 3 times now and he has never been evicted. So therefore I see Zoran as being a big threat. He's been up 3 times, he's got an invisible shield around him so he can't get evicted. So he's a big threat.
Why is he a threat to you specifically and you're running out of time?
Because he's an entertaining bloke, he can dance good, he looks good, like he's another, like Romo man, he can look, he does look good. He's a good looking bloke too, he can dance, he can sing, he's an entertaining bloke, and I think that would be a bloke that would be a good bloke.
Accepted, that is all.
Rockin'.
Daniela, to the diary room.
You got it.
Travis, don't.
Travis, go. You right, mate?
Yeah.
Daniela.
Hi, Big Brother.
For 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
Okay, Travis, because I think he's got the type of personality that Australia could potentially fall in love with. He's the true blue Aussie guy. He doesn't let things get to him in the house, so he doesn't really get in anyone's way and get into arguments and stuff like that, so that'd probably mean that he wouldn't get put up for nominations often. And yeah, that's it.
Why does it make him a more likely winner than you. Why is he your threat?
Because he's got that type of personality that every bloke out there could relate to, more so than myself. And so I think that means that he would, if I was up against him, say, I definitely imagine that he would be more popular.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
Okay, my next biggest threat for 1 point is Andrew, just because of the way he sits within the house. I think he kind of has a bit of a pack mentality, and he makes sure that he's in control and leader of his pack. But
You're not voting on personality, you're voting on strategy.
Strategy. Okay, so my point is that would mean that he wouldn't get put up for nominations as often, and therefore would have more of a chance in winning than myself.
Why would he be a more worthy winner than you?
Well, I don't think he'd be more worthy than me, but he'd be up. Oh, okay.
You're running out of time.
Okay, because he is a blokey bloke as well, and that could make him potentially really popular on the outside.
Accepted.
Okay.
Just. That is all.
Thanks, Big Brother.
Oh, Smarty Pants Big Brother had to put in just accepted. Now remember, that's the first time Daniela's ever nominated. I think she did very well, particularly under tonight's particular pressures. Now last week, the man with possibly the highest IQ in the universe, Jamie, nominated Emma for being impossible to communicate with and Zoran for talking over people and not listening. But are these threats to a man like Jamie, who, as we know, sees all?
Jamie.
Big Brother?
For 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
Okay, Big Brother, for my 2 points as my biggest threat in this house is Emma. She has been up for nomination, I think, 5 times, and every time she's survived. A survivor like that is strong competition. Also, I can't beat her at Friday night games. And the third thing is, from an outside perspective, I think that anyone who looks at the outside appearance and not the real person would see blonde hair and big boobs, and then they'd see me, and I think superficial people would like her more than me.
Why?
Because she's better looking than me. She's a lot of people are into that whole, big boobs, blonde hair thing, and I'm just some normal looking guy.
Why does that make her a more potential winner over you? Be specific.
Yeah, I think that people on the outside that are looking at her on television would be might be voting for her for that thing.
You've nominated her 5 times, but never before for strategy.
Mm-hmm. It's a coincidence, Big Brother, that she's strategically a big challenge to me, and also personally we don't get along.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
My next biggest threat in this house is Alicia. Alicia is universally liked in this house. I don't think that she has any real problems with anyone, and I think she's less likely to be nominated by the housemates than me. Much less likely. She hasn't been nominated once yet, Big Brother.
If it came to the end, why would she be a more worthy winner than you?
She's I just think she's more likely to make it to the end than me, Big Brother. I don't think that I'm very likely to make it to the end. I can't see myself there with her.
Accepted. That is all.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Interesting, he's one of the few blokes who sees girls as a threat to his winning Big Brother. Can you think of a reason for that?
I think that Jamie's a little insecure within his appearance, and he definitely knows that he's not the token hot guy, so the younger audience probably won't vote for him because of that. And he's thinking that no one's going to be in love with him or have a crush on him on the outside. But honestly, Jamie is the hottest little nerd I've ever met. He's awesome. He is so cool. And I've noticed his confidence growing every day. Like, he's lost a lot of weight in the house, and he's had his hair done, and he's dressing kind of snappily, and the boys are all giving him tips on how to style himself. And I think that it's good to see.
So he's turning himself into one of those people who could be judged superficially by what they look like.
He's
What a
coming out of his
fascinating
shell.
journey. Rightio. Now, let's have a look at how the votes are going. Now, as you know, we've got 2 pages here. As you know, a lot of girls have already been evicted from the house. I think only 2 blokes so far. So are we all targeting the girls? Let's have a look. Travis has 9 points. Daniela has 6. Emma has 5. Andrew has 3. Alicia has 2. And Jamie has 2. We've got 2 pages here. Thomas has 2 and Zoran has 1 down there as well because he's wrapped in glad wrap. Remember, he's invisibly protected. Now, after the break, our country kisser Alicia and Oh My Arms Are So Big They Might Pop Thomas wander the confusing nomination hedge maze. Will they find their way out to a well-manicured lawn or will Big Brother cut their grass?
I want to jump the fence,
and
run away, escape back to reality.
I don't want to hear the bell.
Hear the bells,
Oh, hear them yell.
or hear them yell.
Get back to reality.
Don't want to ever say, namaste.
They're singing in the house. Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations, where I'm joined by last night's evictee, Susanna. Now, 10 housemates have tossed their nomination quoits so far tonight, and our final 2 are about to strut the slippery deck of the diary room, in which the captain's orders are that all housemates must only nominate tonight for reasons of threat or competition. Now, remember, 2 of the ultimately nominated housemates will be evicted this week. But not only will 2 be going, 2 intruders will also be entering the house this Sunday night. I know. 2 intruders will be entering, 2 people will be going. It is a double eviction and a double intrusion. All right, back to the nominations, which are nearly at the finish line. Now, last week, Alicia nominated Jamie for trying to analyse her and Rebecca for shutting her down when she tried to talk to her. But this week, our hairdresser can only snip at the housemate she sees as her greatest threat. So who will she take her scissors to tonight?
Alicia, for 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, I'm nominating Travis as my biggest threat. I think that he's an awesome, genuine, gorgeous guy, and I just think that Australia would agree. He goes about everything the right way. If he has a problem with something, he says it the right way, so it still comes across polite. Just can't fault him in any way, and I just think that Australia would see that as well.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
I nominate Joel for 1 point. He's extremely funny and brings out the positive happiness in my personality and everybody else's. He never has a down point here and he's always happy and bubbly. And I just think that he's bringing out the chirpiness in everyone. So I just think that everyone will notice that and see that too.
Accepted. That is all.
Then the second time round.
Thomas, to the diary room.
Come out, Thomas.
Thomas.
Go on, champ.
Yeah,
Thomas.
Big Brother.
For 2 points, who do you nominate as your biggest threat to winning Big Brother and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Travis. I think he's just generally an all-around nice guy. He's honest, genuine, and I think he'd appeal to a huge amount of people out there, so he's probably my biggest threat.
Why would he appeal to them more than you specifically?
I think he knows who he is, he knows what he likes, what he doesn't like, and he's just straightforward. I can't really fault anything that he does. So.
Accepted. For 1 point, who do you nominate as your next biggest threat and why?
My next biggest threat would be Andrew. Very much the same reasons as Travis. He's straightforward, he's a bit more of a thinker, but you know, everything he does in this house seems to be the right thing. Can't think of a bad thing about him, to be honest.
Accepted. That is all.
Thank you.
All right, that was our last nomination, our official nomination. Remember, we've still got the twist of fate coming up. Let's have a look at how the nomination board sits at this moment. All right, now nominated at this point, without the twist, are an enormous number of people. Travis, is that 12 or 13? Hello, 13. Daniela, 6. Emma, 5. Andrew, 4. Alicia, 2. Jamie, 2. Do we turn the page? Yes, we do. Thomas on 2. Joel on 1 and Zoran on 1. So how many is that? Who counted that quickly? 7. I counted 7 just that quickly. Now, Susanna, who do you think is going to be saved by Billy's twist of fate?
Travis.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think they like Travis.
Was Alicia up in that bunch? I didn't memorise the whole thing.
Actually, if Alicia's in there, then definitely Alicia. Or was Joel up there?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But Alicia, remember, he didn't take Alicia into the rewards room.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big relationship or anything like that. I think that they're just sort of friends who pash sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Now, Billy nominated Travis this evening, but he did nominate him as a threat, and now he's an opportunity to save someone he actually likes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll have to see. Now, you are heading off. You're on Up Late Tonight with old Mikey Mike Goldman. You ready for that?
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and best
you.
of luck in the big wide world. We'll, of course, see you at the finale, but good luck in between.
Thank you.
Good on you. Thank you. All right, after the break, Friday Night Live winner Billy, as we said, plays out his twist of fate in the ultimate Big Brother power game. Welcome back to a controversial night of Big Brother Live nominations. Now, all of our housemates have now nominated the threatening phantoms they see looming on their potential roads to victory. But surprise Friday Night Live winner Billy the Kid is about to throw one housemate's journey off course with a terrifying twist of fate.
It's
Big Brother, housemates. You're all nominated based on strategy. Who you see as your biggest threats in the house. As a result of your nominations, the housemates facing eviction are Emma, Jamie, Thomas, Travis,
Yes.
Daniela, Andrew, Alicia. Stand up and face your housemates.
So much. How many
Housemates. Your housemates see you as threats to them winning Big Brother.
Yes.
You're all facing eviction.
Okay, up in.
However, Billy has the power to save one of you.
One.
Half the house is up.
The power to nominate another to take their place.
Bloody hell.
Oh my God.
Nominees remain standing. Billy, to the diary room. Billy.
G'day, Big Brother.
As winner of Friday Night Games, you have the power to change tonight's nominations.
Yeah.
Power has never been more important. The power you hold directly affects who stays and who leaves the Big Brother house. Billy, think carefully. The nominees are Emma, Jamie, Thomas, Travis, Daniela, Andrew, and Alicia. Billy, who do you choose to save and why?
Big Brother, I'll choose Alicia to stay. I get along with Alicia really well in the house. It's pretty obvious why I'd like her to stay, and I think she's got a lot more to offer.
Billy, you've saved Alicia. She's now safe from eviction. Now you must choose a housemate to take her place. Another housemate. to nominate for eviction. Who do you choose and why?
I choose Rebecca. Previous times I've nominated Rebecca it was just times that we've nominated we don't get along as well as I do with other housemates. And that's probably it tonight.
Billy, you must not discuss your decision with any housemate in any way.
Yep.
Do not make the mistake.
Absolutely not.
That is all.
Someone from here's there, someone from there's
It's ridiculously good looking.
Yeah, there's only 4 of us, so technically you're all together.
So, Billy, you had nothing to choose from, I know.
Wait, Billy, did Big Brother go?
Yes. Big Brother. Emma, Jamie, Thomas, Travis, Daniela, Andrew, Alicia.
Speak up.
Billy has just exercised the power he was awarded for winning Friday night games. He saved one of you. Billy also used his power to nominate another housemate to replace the one he saved. This housemate faces eviction based solely on Billy's decision. That decision will be revealed at the next eviction.
TD Sunday.
That is all.
Who do you want to take? Did you ask him to? Just read it.
Okay, 6 people nominated because they are seen as threats or competition to other people in the house. So this is the first time ever it's bad for your ego not to be nominated. Poor little Rebecca, when she finds out she's up there. Let's have a look at the tally board. Let's see what that twist does. Okay, now this is 2 pages, but we're going first page. Travis has 13, Daniela 6, Emma 5, Andrew 4, Alicia 2, Jamie 2. Let's see what happens when we do the twist. Rebecca is now, she had no points. No one saw her as a threat or competition. Travis, Daniela, Emma, Andrew, Jamie are all still there. Let's tip over to the other page. Thomas is still there and Alicia is saved. Love rules okay. All right, let's have a look at the phone numbers. This could take a little while. Let's have a look, memorise all of them.
Evict Rebecca, SMS Rebecca to 199 evict. To save Rebecca, SMS Rebecca to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555564 and follow the prompts. To evict Emma, SMS Emma to 199 evict. To save Emma, SMS Emma to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555570 and follow the prompts. To evict Jamie, SMS Jamie to 199 evict. To save Jamie, SMS Jamie to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555562 and follow the prompts. To evict Thomas, SMS Thomas to 199 evict. To save Thomas, SMS Thomas to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555569 and follow the prompts. To evict Zoran, SMS Zoran to 199 evict. To save Zoran, SMS Zoran to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555576 and follow the prompts. To evict Daniela, SMS Daniela to 199 evict. To save Daniela, SMS Daniela to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555581 and follow the prompts. To evict Andrew, SMS Andrew to 199 evict. To save Andrew, SMS Andrew to 199 to save. Or call 1902 555578 and follow the prompts. Legion Interactive votes cost 55 cents. Calls from mobiles higher. Lines close at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time this Sunday, the 10th of June. Terms and conditions, bigbrother.3mobile.com.au.
Okay, slight error there because Zoran, of course, is not nominated. His board came up instead of Travis's, so now let's have a quick look at Travis's phone number so that all is fair in love and war. There is Travis's. As you can see, you SMS Travis to 199 evict. If you want to save him, you go Travis 199 to save or dial 1902 555567 and follow the prompts. Okay, there we go. Now, did the twist of fate nab your mate? The lines are open right now. Friday Night Live is one of the most important games in the house, so make sure you watch Friday Night Live to find out how you can win something fabulous from the rewards room, the KFC Twister Rewards competition. And of course, congratulations to this week's winner. And don't forget, you can see more of our latest Evictee Susanna tonight on Up Late with Magnifico Mike. Don't miss a minute of The Daily Show, and of course you can catch all the latest household action on the Big Brother website or your 3 mobile phone. I'm Gretel Colleen, and I will see you Sunday night for our exciting double eviction and double intrusion. Thanks, audience. I'll see you then. Bye.
It also smells a little bit like vanilla caramel. I can do a goodbye thing. I want to see Amanda and Jess and Sunday. Which
This program brought to you from Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.